you like that. One of the brothers from my church made that for me. So these are the 2 books, I promise you. I didn't autograph them yet, but I will. Me and more of you is all I need. Me. Live. Are you not live?
No.
Okay.
This one, that's it.
Hey guys. This one isn't it? I don't think I ever heard that song from for him that you played privately.
Really?
Yeah. This is pretty cool. You enjoy it?
Yeah. Gives a platform, so in terms of like, a lot of people don't know who I am, so that's why I think on like the moment show the true thing, because I do that only for our kids to be transformed and be what God called them to be. You know what I mean? Just not be conformed to what they see in the community, what they see in social media. To be what God called it to be. To live the best life with God. You know, so.
But you promised me you was gonna wear the shirt. You don't got minutes now?
Yeah, if I do that in the way, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. What song's that?
You said 3 hours.
Yeah.
I write my notes. Hey Fred. So you have anything else to do after today?
Today?
I mean, yeah, after this.
No, I'm actually going down to high school fair. So just good. So career is there, so I'm trying to get my card so I can get more involved. So I was at service last night. I was at youth service last night.
Okay.
Yeah, because my coworkers wanted bikes to come to speak, so I saw their job. So I didn't do some last night. I ain't gonna tell you 9:30 last night.
Wow.
They saw that summer. It was really, really powerful.
Thanks, Fred. Share my live if you can, Fred.
All right, welcome back to the Roman Tron to the Spanish Radio Show on Soul Purpose Radio. Like I promised, our guest is here. My guest is here. She's an author, and she is doing incredible work in the community for women. And I want to talk about her book today. And she was a participant in Always Cafe 14 back in April. Yes. So she's an Always Cafe alum now. So I'm just getting from Yvette English. So Yvette, how you doing this morning? How you feeling?
I'm well. I'm blessed. I'm just happy.
That's good.
I woke up today with a brand new thank you. That's like one of my things. I wake up with a brand new thank you. So
Woo,
I'm grateful for this opportunity that you gave me again.
Yes.
And even after Authors Cafe, that was an amazing time. I got to meet a lot of new authors.
Yes.
And you know, the networking is very positive. So thank you, and I commend you too
on
all the great works that you're doing for the community as well.
And also, you've asked me one of my faithful supportive listeners on our show, supported me, gave me a few songs, you know, so thank you for your support as well. So before we get into the book, so I want to know tell the audience on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or listening on Rail app, who is Yvette English? Who is she?
To just put it in a nutshell, I'm a young lady born and raised in New York City, Lower East Side, shout out. And I'm just so into Queens, polishing Queens, you know, uplifting women, you know, letting them know and be the, you know, the awareness of self-love, self-talk, self-worth, you know. We all go through a lot of things, and this is, you know, this is a competitive world, but we don't have to be competitive. If anything, I'm more about you polish my crown and let me polish yours. Right,
and a lot of times we get too much of competitiveness and comparison, and that drains people's energy and doesn't not very much sense. Instead of just being that person, work together, we win together. So a lot of times there's so much competition mode, and it wears us out. It's draining, you know. So we have to be mindful of that too. Like, you about Queens, polishing Queens. So when was that first thought that came to your mind when you started hating Queens, polishing Queens?
I've been like positive and always called myself like a big sister to a lot of women for a very long time. You know, from my little cousins, they was more of my little sisters, you know, polishing each other. My daughter's girlfriends, you know, come on over, let's talk positive. You know, shoulder to lean on, you know. I'm find more joy in pushing and letting people use my shoulders to get up, because one day they're going to be able to pull me up at the level that they are. So, yeah, Queens, polishing Queens.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now, so I want to talk about this book. All right. So, this is again, I see the book, Dakota. So, you may see it's Dakota, book Dakota. My first question is, who is Dakota?
Dakota. This is my baby. This is my first project. Let me tell you, Dakota is actually 18 years old plus. I've written this book over 18 years, and and it was like really pretty much put away in the dungeon. And you know, God spoke to me one day. He was like, "Listen, Yvette, you got something on your hands. Go on back down there in that dungeon and get it out." And that's exactly what I did. I went down there, and I must be transparent with you guys and say, when I wrote this 18 years ago, I wasn't the woman I am today. So I had to really go back and retweak it.
So this book kind of I feel transformed you, pretty much changed you, because you were
a different woman. So I had to make some words more tasteful for the broader audience, you know. And Dakota is a woman that was in a relationship, and the relationship went sour. And upon trying to fight for the relationship, she found herself not even knowing that she was even lost. And within that, she brought awareness to how to get back to her core happiness. And people may ask, what is your core happiness? And your core happiness is basically the love that you have within for yourself before someone came into your life and bothered it or interrupted. And it's just like gaining charge back to your own joy, happiness. You know, and it just brings awareness, like I said, to self-love, self-talk, self-care, self-worth, self-awareness, and
take your time.
I get real sentimental when I think of this, because this book came a long way. It really came a long way. I go back and I read different passages through it, and it, you know, it still brings back little tears to say, you know,
because that's
you see growth.
Yeah.
You see, oh gosh, like I'm reading to myself. You know, I'm an author, but I'm really reading to myself as if I'm the reader, and I'm accepting it. You know, it's different testimonies in here. You know, it's not my autobiography, but it's a lot of nuggets from my life.
Okay.
Yes, it's a lot of nuggets from my life. Yeah.
So pretty much your book was talking about self-love. It's about loving yourself, despite because a lot of times that's big now because in terms growing up, we weren't taught. Okay, you got to do this and third. Love yourself because like a lot of times we try to find comfort in other people and find joy and pleasure from being accepted, being loved from other people, but at the same time, we didn't love ourselves truly until that person may have left us or may have abandoned us or do some body harm to us, whether spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally, or financially. So then you gotta find that look inside yourself and look, I love myself beyond this pain, beyond myself. And also, you gotta have to forgive yourself. Yeah, forgive, because you can't, because that work, you couldn't finish it without forgiving yourself, without moving forward in your life. Because with me, personally, like, I saw great greatness, but I had to forgive my father. I'm sorry, forgive the person that killed my father. So because I couldn't talk about forgiveness and lead a workshop of forgiveness or something.
If you still was aching at your heart.
Exactly. So that self-love is self-care is very, very powerful. And that's why this year I've been hearing the words all over our community and like, but at the same time, we want to do it to our kids. So this year my workshop, I'm actually doing a workshop on self-care, self-love, because I want our kids to know that they are beautiful, they are smart. A lot of times they were not told that going on. You might have been told that going on, but they were not told, hey, you're great, you're awesome. A lot of times when parents tell their kids now, because they're in trouble, trying to get attention because they are in trouble, they need that love. So I believe that your book is powerful. I think it goes back to that fresh point about loving yourself despite your faults. Despite a lot of times we try to change it or coming or one way from our faults, but it's still there. It's still there. You gotta deal with it. You gotta accept it. Once you accept and accept your faults, people will accept you more because you're very well with yourself. And I know that because I know this on science saying he tried to unbeautify me. Can you explain what that means?
He tried to unbeautify me, meaning that when you give your happiness and you let someone else control it. That you have your own power for your inner peace. And when you hand it over to someone else, you give it up, and then you shouldn't let the person set the tone of your happiness. What does that mean, set the tone? That means that when a relationship is going good, you're happy as can be. But if he doesn't call you or he has you chasing him, you down and out. No, you gain back, you embrace your core happiness, which you have inside from the day that you was born, and you embrace and you live on. You know, with prayer. You know, that's my strength with prayer. You know, with prayer, because you know, without God, you know, a lot of people would be lost. God is definitely my strength.
Yes, He is.
He is my strength, and through the book is a lot of journaling. You know, and my journaling is to my intimate partner, which is Jesus the Christ. And you know. The story is about a woman that was in love, married, and then divorced. Right? But she remarried. She's not single. She's just unmarried with a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I'm thankful for him.
Amen.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day.
Go ahead. So, I know this. So I also noticed that you said something about he tried to unbeautify me. The person that you with, this man or woman, for the man, woman, more than man.
Because this message, this book, this story is dedicated to the queens, but it's a powerful message for the kings. You know, if you've read the book, you'll be like, wow, there's some things I need to check off my list that is not acceptable. You know, and then some things like, oh, this is okay. I could tweak that in my life to make her happy, you know, because it takes 100% of him, 100% of you.
Yeah, it's about that accountability, taking accountability for your faults and not denying, saying that, hey, I messed up. Because in the day, the man should maximize happiness and not belittle and not meant, because a man should uplift his woman and vice versa. Because we should be the greatest out of each other. Because it's about pushing each other to be better and not be on that negativity, that drama, that low energy, that anger, all that frustration. Because a lot of times we in relationships just to fit in. That's because we want a relationship instead of figure out who I should be with based on purpose and based on mission, based on what King William said, how he uplift me. How he can promote my book to be better. How he get these platforms out and go different places and sell my book. That's what a man should do for you. And general, he should put you on platforms. He put you in Jersey, Delaware to share your book. You know, because from what you told me, this is a great book. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read this for
And you know, it goes beyond the relationship with Dakota and her. Another strong character in it is her husband. His name is Sincere. But the book also gives a lot of sister love and sisterhood and just the happiness that you have with your friends. You have a good group of friends. She has a good group of friends, a good circle of friends, and they hold each other up. There's a lot of laughings, tears, celebration, lean on, move on, level up. And this book, from the readers, they was calling it the weekend reader. The new weekend reader, because a lot of them was getting through it in a weekend. It was a nice handful of women and men that read it in one day as well. So yeah, I got some great testimonies from it. Testimonies that brought tears, that it led me to start a campaign that I am Dakota. And
got a great transition. We'll talk about that in that break. So for our last song, which is going to be Ryan Courtney Wilson, All I Need. This is the 112 Spins Rail Show on Soul Purpose Radio.
Hey. Hey, Dad. It's my dad on this one.
Nice.
Hi, Dad.
So we'll talk about the campaign too and some more. And they'll ask you what you're doing going forward. Maybe it's like a book, you know, and that's up. So, put shirt on. Put shirt everything.
Hey, Marcel. What's going on, bro? I love you, Dad. That fit nice. Yeah.
I got like a joke up there.
Yeah. I want to be able to go on my website, point out the t-shirts. Yeah. So the campaign pretty much came about that,
I want to raise a session with my kids. I want to raise a session with my kids.
Oh.
Love.
Yeah.
The way to put that shirt. I think our kids need this.
Yes.
And we told us already because a lot of times.
Self-love.
Because I think I taught that to adulthood. And I want to break that cycle. I want to look at myself now.
Yes.
It's a good flaws because like, so.
Flaws and all. Flaws and all.
Because it was crazy, man. I've been out my flaws a long time. I had speech problems, but the thing was, God was always with me, even when I didn't know him.
Right.
He was always praying for me and my mom, and then my grandma was always praying for me. She always wanted to go to church, but for her, my mom didn't let me go. But she was always praying for me. So this is like something I was looking like, I ain't really looking myself fully. I know I was smart, I was all this stuff, but I ain't love my flaws. Like,
yeah.
I hate it. I was trying to add races and stuff like that, but it made my speech worse.
Mm-hmm.
That had me teaching how to talk. Mm-hmm. So I'm not for being here, which I love my son. I got to tell kids, I want our kids to learn that they love themselves. It's like when people, if they were told, hey, I love you, they don't get that. They don't call our kids anymore. Right. We don't, and that's why, man, we got to try to I have a big excitement about kids. Mm-hmm. Like, I went through that. Like, I know what I was, but I wasn't like our kids now are like not getting love, not getting like accepted, not being told that she great story. Right. Like, hey, Sunday, we find out we get told that when we graduate. When you reflect on writing your book, you get told that you don't get told that value for the process. Right. So that's why I love it. I love doing my work for youth, and I'm gonna talk to you too. I did a thing. I met you at Queen last year in November when we did a thing with the release and that's funny. I was there. Yeah. First time met. Yeah. No, that's not what we met. The second time, right? First. Yeah. But I'm doing one. I did Raina at my school, King Catholic, with all girls. I just connected with Raina. Yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm doing that again.
Hi, Donna. Hi, sis.
All right, welcome back to the Woman Tron to the Spanish Radio Show. We have our guest, Yvette English, the author of Dakota the novel, which is a great book and a great read for everyone who wants to find that true self-love, self-happiness through her story. I hope that you listen to our show, which is our favorite live, which will talk about more about the book. So now you started a campaign called I Am Dakota. Yes. So can you tell me more about that?
Well, I Am Dakota pretty much came about with the testimonies from the readers. Them pretty much saying that I wrote the story of their life. They picture themselves, they put themselves in the shoes of Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of them went in deep. That I was like, wow. That is one of the true gains of this book, is that someone gets it. Right. It is someone's story other than mine. It was the answer to some people's unknown, that you're not the only one that went through this. So and that's a healing process too for people when they think that they're left out and living a life that no one else lived. They be sheltered and keeping themselves distanced from people.
Right.
So and then it brought humor to it, because not only am I telling you you're not alone, but I gave you a sisterhood. Yeah. You got sisters that you can lean back on and laugh, and they had nights out, and it's just a good book, guys. It's a good book. I wouldn't just say it because it's mine. I'm truly saying it because I have a multitude of women and men that have read this, and they really is saying that this was a great book, and they can't wait for Dakota 2.
Okay, so now that's planned.
That's the big question.
Okay,
Dakota 2.
What is it? What's it?
So Dakota 2 is a project that I definitely will work on, because it's pretty much done. But I want to give Dakota some life. She just made her foundation, and I really want to take her to higher platforms as well. Okay. I'm actually in the midst of the writing a stage play for it, and so I'm looking for a director, someone dope with a swag like mine.
You know Stephen Gardner, right?
Yeah, I know Steve.
It's okay.
There's a lot of good ones in Philadelphia.
Right, yeah.
There's a lot of good ones that lived in Philadelphia that actually moved out too.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, outside of Philadelphia. But I'm just looking for someone that could definitely take my vision. You know, my vision, and we could work together and be compatible of bringing this to stage.
Yes.
So that's the next stage. But like I said, the campaign, I Am Dakota. I'm wearing my shirt here. I Am Dakota, the novel.
So I'm wearing my shirt.
Levon has the self-love one.
Self-love, yeah, self-love right here is very, very
so
important.
That's the awareness shirt,
yes,
self-love.
Yes.
I have a self-care coming out.
I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, the self-care is coming out.
Yes.
And there's a couple of other slogans that's coming out. I won't
yes.
tell that right now, but you'll be seeing that soon.
Right.
So right now I'm just trying to stay behind the road and just asking God to continue to lead me where I need to be and I don't want to go nowhere without him.
Yeah,
so
that's very, very important. Very important.
That's in my number one prayer. You know, I always ask God to help me to enjoy the life he has for me.
Right.
And also to help me to keep my life balanced. Keep my life balanced. And that's huge. That's huge, you know. So, yeah, Dakota, hit me up. I have my website. I got these shirts going.
What's the website?
My website is www.dakotadenovel.com. You can catch me on Instagram at Yvette, YVETTE.English. And I Am Dakota.
Okay.
I Am Dakota.
So on the website, people ever get these shirts too?
On the website, you can purchase the shirts and also the book. And it's also a blog. I did my first blog last week.
Wonderful.
And there's a section on there called Taxi Confession. And that's pretty much for the readers that read Dakota, that you could pretty much go out there and tell your testimony if you feel like it.
Okay, so I can put a testimony on there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So other people could read your testimony to see, you know, how common. It's a sisterhood on the website. Put it like that.
Okay. That's wonderful. I think that's wonderful because I think our youth need this. I think about the kids. I'm sorry. I think about the kids. For the kids. I was waiting for the self-care shirt to come out and self-love. Because I think our kids can wear these shirts. I want our kids to wear certain shirts that actually matter to them. They also start generating conversations. So I feel like because a lot of times they wear shirts based on what they see trends wise.
Right.
There's no powerful shirts like self-love and self-care, self-awareness, and self-worth.
Meaningful quotes.
Right. And so I was told before I got on the break, I felt joy, energy. This is the shirt, self-love. I'm like, wow, it's like you feel vibrant, so you feel like you're responsible. You love yourself. Even though
you should be responsible and accountable for yourself.
Yeah, you should. You
should dive into that every day. When you wake up, that should be your mission.
Right.
Set the tone of the day.
Right.
Do affirmations. I am beautiful.
Yep.
I am wonderful.
Yep.
I am smart. I am blessed.
Flaws
and all.
Yes.
Because in God's eyes, everyone is perfect.
Everyone's perfect. God's eyes. A lot of times we gotta start criticizing each other's flaws because all of us are not perfect.
That's right.
All of us have flaws.
That's right.
Why we judge each other?
But He made us uniquely the way we are, so we can't punish ourselves.
Exactly. So we got to love yourself, flaws and all. Accept your sins too, because a lot of times we sin, but we don't take accountability for it. We try and say, hey, okay, I messed up, whatever. But once you sin, you make a mistake, God already knows about it. So you might as well tell someone.
That's right.
You want to put it out there and say, look, I don't want you to make the mistake that we did.
He knows it and He reads your heart, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of times we learn from mistakes. Because a lot of times, with me, growing up with me, I was the type of person, I hate talking to people. I had speech problems, but once I started working with other people, I got better myself. Because I believe that first we overcome what you're going through and serve someone else. Because you never that person worked out for you. Because now help someone else do something. Wow, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? I got to just work on myself because just being around people that care for me and just be service to someone else. Because a lot of times I done workshops. Well, I wasn't my best. But at the end of the day, it wasn't about me. It was about those kids.
Exactly.
Those kids need they need that empowerment. Say, I'm awesome, I'm great. Because I do our pledge every single seminar, and now I was going to be reading it. Now we on the paper. I voted, but it's like it didn't come
from your heart.
Memorize it. Right. The last couple of times, I found it like words came. And now the kids start seeing it like, wow, this is really deep, because I want our kids to know that they are champions, they are problem solvers, they are leaders,
they could be anything
they want to be. As long as God put God's there with them, it's all that matters. You know what I mean? God's in that core. They have a relationship with Him. And like I will tell you, I was telling you the news service last night. It was a lot of youth that needed prayer. A lot of youth on dealing with some stuff that we didn't deal with growing up, and they needed something needed a hug, something that needed inspiration, you know, and we got to look for our youth, each other, hold each other accountable, like sisterhood, women. I think women for y'all need to stay together.
Yes.
And not talk about each other.
No catty fighting.
Yeah,
it's enough for all of us to get some of the pie.
It's
enough for all of us.
And in that time, we got and our young girls see that. So we got to show. I think all of us
lead by example.
Lead by example. Don't talk about it.
Strong leaders.
Don't talk about it.
And leaders are servants too.
That's right.
We all serve.
Right.
We all servants.
Right.
Well, we all should believe we are servants and serve.
Right. I agree.
Everyone, wants to be the chiefs and no Indians, but we need the Indians. We need the ones that serve.
That be humble enough to serve. Yes, humble enough to serve no matter what.
Humble is key.
Exactly.
My prayer is no matter where I go, God, keep me humble. Keep me the same Yvette.
Yes.
Kind, compassion. Even when people take your kindness and compassion for your weakness, keep me the same person I am.
Right.
Right. So stay humble, guys. Stay humble. And trust God too.
Trust God. Be grateful too. Be grateful. A lot of times.
And be your number one fan.
Oh, say that again.
Be your number one fan.
That's right. You gotta be your cheerleader too.
Yes.
Be your cheerleader too. Sometimes you gotta be.
Speak to yourself.
And
wait on God. Yeah. Speak to yourself.
Wait on God. Be patient. Trust the process. Yes. Trust the process. It's not easy, but you gotta trust it and continue to walk and have faith, because God will never leave us nor forsake us.
Yes. My favorite scripture and go-to is Exodus 14:14. It said, the Lord Himself will fight for you. Just stay calm. Could you imagine?
Wow.
He's telling you to fall back and stay calm because He got you.
Well,
no matter anything that goes on wrong in your day, anybody coming at you, conflict, just fall back and give it to God.
Wow.
He'll fight a battle way. Well, we all know that. Right. He fights the battle way better than what we can. And if you're blessed, He'll let you see how He did it.
Oh, wow.
He'll give you confirmation.
Wow.
And you'll be like, God, you a funny dude. You're a funny dude.
That's a new one. I know. People say
Exodus 14:14.
I know the first time I heard
go-to scripture. That's one of my go-to.
I've never heard that before. People say favorite scripture, John, Philippians. I know from Philippians and Proverbs, but that's the first. I've never heard that one. 14:14. I'm writing it down for. Let's say
write it down, guys.
So what was again?
14:14. The Lord Himself will fight for you. Just stay calm.
Oh,
just stay still.
Wow.
Some versions say still. But at the end of the day, God's pretty much saying, Levon, I got you. Yeah. Whoever's listening, He's saying, I got you.
Yes.
No matter what you're going through, I got you.
Wow. That's something that we can...
Right? Somebody already promised you that He will never leave you or forsake you. Right. He's telling you, I got you.
That's all that is.
Listen.
All you gotta do is cast your burdens all to Him, and He'll fight for you. So stay calm. The last time we try to fight battles for ourselves, and make it worse.
Yeah.
They make it bigger, and make it worse than it was.
Yes.
So wow. That was.
A lot of people look at me and they say, I didn't have a book release party or any of that, big major parties that people say. I just wanted to put the word out of Dakota, and all that other celebration, that'll come. It'll come in due time, and because timing is the essence of everything, and just like I said, it took 18 years to release this book. I raised my children, which I felt my family came first.
I agree.
And then, my daughters are women now. And I feel like I gave birth truly to my inspiration. So they're my go-getters, they're my pushers, they're my press-ons, they're my A-team.
So have they been excited about your book?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
Yes, they have. Yes. So my daughter helps me a lot with my branding and
okay.
Yeah, she did my website. Shout out to Nia.
Wonderful.
Yes. And my youngest daughter, her entrepreneurship. She's a stylist, a fashion stylist.
Wow.
So she keep me intact when I'm supposed to be looking right.
Good.
It's actually events and stuff.
Good, wonderful. Okay, because that's time we never
family over everything.
That's right. You never know what your kids want to buy. How you feel about that? Yeah, but I'm glad that they are impacted by that. So with that being said, Yvette, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, because last time we was talking and all this cafe wasn't enough time. So
right.
We had some time frame, the offers going on at the show. So I wanted the audience to know more about your personal, about your book, and more about your book because it's a great book. I'm going to read it. I'll give you a review. I'll tell you. When I say I'll do it. So I'm going to read it.
Please subscribe to my website,
And I will do that too.
DakotaTheNovel.com.
I will do that too.
And follow me on Instagram.
I will do that too. And yes, I got you.
English.
Yes, and plus hopefully one day we have it for youth. For young ladies.
Yes.
So
and get behind Levon and all his projects that he's doing for the community, for the kids. And when he says kids and children, that's including yours. So get behind your children. Get behind your children.
So be the biggest cheerleader for them.
Yes.
Tell them that you love them. That despite what you might get on my nerves last night, but I still love you.
The first I love you should come from home.
That's right.
They shouldn't learn love from the streets. Let's keep the love foundation at home.
Yes.
Home team.
Yeah, that's right. So this has been a great show.
God bless everyone. Have a beautiful day.
Yeah. So we got next week, just close out September. Our Women's Stroll 2, Warrior Show 6 in September. I'll be here every Saturday this month. So then we're gonna kick off October with Kristen Lewis, who wrote the book "I Am Special" for young. So she'll be here next Saturday. So she'll talk about her event she having in December called Dine in Gray. It's an event she'll talk about it next week. And also remember my book signing is also October 19th. Yeah. Transform, Not Conform. So
congratulations again. Keep doing it.
Yeah, I hope you make it. So like I said, for the first 10 people that come, they'll get a Transform Not Conform shirt. So excellent. So it's gonna be Always Cafe. We as Cafe and Trainer Gerard at Friday at 8 o'clock. So at night. So it's gonna be an emotional ceremony, gonna be emotional time. People will be speaking about how they've been transformed by God. So excellent. It's about poetry, dancing, whoever may have you. But hopefully I gave you more details next week. Who will be there actually doing the performing, because I really want people like you to come show you the part, because it's gonna be a great book. It's gonna be a great event, and because I hope that people buy the book, Dakota, subscribe to her website, her blog, her everything. Just support her, because every time I see it, she's selling a book somewhere. So every time I see a picture, telling someone to sell a book or write about her journey. So again, I hope Instagram, Facebook Live, thank you for y'all listening, watching the show. Please hit the share button. I will hit the share button today. People watch the show, get inspired from it. And I hope that you had a wonderful, blessed Saturday. Yes. Enjoy the weather. Be safe out there. Yes. Enjoy that September. Think about your goals for October too. Yes. So October begins money. Think about what goals you want to accomplish for October. And so for the next 90 days of the 2018, because of 90 days to be over. So 2019 is coming soon. So think about it. Feels reflective. Think about what you're doing. Ask God what He wants you to do. The last few months of the year. Ask God what you want to do. repent for what you've done wrong, ask for forgiveness, forget that someone, don't carry that weight on someone else into October. So it's going to be a great month. I pray that everyone be safe, pray for your children, love your children, show them love every single day. Just be mindful, be humble, and be grateful too.
Yes. Yeah. And my pastor said this year is the year of the finisher. So whatever you didn't complete, get it done.
Finish it.
The year of the finisher. I am a finisher.
Oh, that's a show right there. That's the tagline. You are a finisher. So I am a finisher. I love that. So
get it done, guys. Again, you know what you got to do. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't talk, just do it. You know, so God will show you how to do it. So He will lead you and guide you. So He didn't get you started when you're not finished. So you never know, someone out there needs it. Someone out there in the road needs that. So you never know, maybe your husband, or your wife, maybe someone outside your home, your child might need it. So finish what you started. Like you said, I am a finisher. You are finishers. Just finish what you started and think about what you want to accomplish and the last few months of this year, and be perspective on it and go for those goals. Ask for help. You need help, ask for help. Yeah. Ask for some support and guidance.
Have not because you ask not.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
My mom tells me that all the time. Have not because you ask not.
Yes. Yes. So we're going to enjoy this show, and also at 1 o'clock for people on the we're going to have Northern Phil's Banner Show, Movement in God's Direction at 1 p.m. So enjoy your day, guys. Soul Purpose Radio. Stay on the Whale Show. Movement in God's Direction be here at 1 o'clock. So enjoy your Saturday, and God bless.
God bless.
Wonderful.
Good.
Wonderful. Yes.
That was good. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you. Please subscribe to my website, www.dakotadanovel.com. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.